Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you about something that's a little different than what I'm usually, showing you. So with the title of this video, you already know what I'm going to be talking about. And please don't mind my son. He's right here. He's sleeping. And if you hear noises or something, it's my dog. He's right here in the room. And over here in this little corner, I have my son's toys. And my bed. Sorry, I don't want to talk too loud, but I'm washing my sheets for my bed. So I have a lot going on right now. But anyways, as I was saying, I hope you guys can hear me too, because I am talking a little low. I've been having some issues for years now, and it's because of birth control. I feel like not a lot of people know about it or even like the effects of it. So I just want to help somebody out, or if there's somebody out there who is planning on taking this specific type of birth control. I've never really dealt with birth control or anything like that. The only reason I started to take birth control was because after my daughter, I was just set like, no more kids right now, I'm just very sensitive with my skin, very sensitive with scents, just sensitive in general. I just never thought I'd be this extremely sensitive and still dealing with this type of situation or this problem for years. So I decided to try the IUD birth control. The one I used was called Mirena. It lasted, I think it was 5 years. So I was like, okay, well, I mean, that's a good amount, And specifically, the reason I really did take this one was because my doctor did say that it's the one that has less hormone or something like that. So I was like, oh, I'm all for it. I was nervous. I was scared. I got on that birth control. And then I started noticing my skin change. So I had more acne, just more like little pimples, And I did notice some mood changes, but not too much. Every time I would get my, that time of the month, I would get bloated down there. I would feel pain like a little more. I was like, I don't know about this. But you know what? I really didn't want to get pregnant. I really didn't. I already had 2 kids and it was just like, no. I did what I did. I just, kept going. A year passed by. I felt my acne was getting worse. My mood did get worse. I was just very moody, just kind of in a bad mood all the time. I started feeling uncomfortable down there, especially during my period. Everything was just different. Okay, so anyways, he was deployed and I've already been on this birth control for like 3 years. And I don't know why, I just had enough with it. I've had enough. And I was like, you know what? Oh, sorry. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it off. I'm just gonna take it off. Like, I'm just done. I'm done. I'm done with this. Even like my depression got worse. Like, it was just not a good feeling. So when he took it off, he was very mean. Like, not mean, but he was just kind of like, you know how when you get like a pelvic exam, they're supposed to take care of you. They're supposed to be gentle. They're supposed to lubricate things. They're supposed to, just do things and just take care of you. Okay, so this guy, no, he literally just shoved that thing in, opened it up, pulled it. And I was just like, what the fuck? So when he did that, I swear when he took it out, I felt a cut. He was just like, okay, you're done, whatever. And I left the office and I was like finally, but I still had that thing in the back of my hand, like, why did that hurt? Like, why did I get a little cut? He told me I wasn't supposed to feel anything. So when I put the birth control first in, like ever, I thought I was gonna feel pain. I thought I was gonna feel him like put it in. It was a different doctor. And he put it in and I felt nothing. So I felt nothing. I didn't even know he was done. But this guy, that took it out, he wasn't my doctor. It was just a different doctor. And I was just in a rush. Like, I needed it out. Like, I just wanted to feel normal. So I was just thinking, like, man, is it because it was a different doctor? Is it because, like, I just start, you just start questioning things, like, why did this happen, or why did I feel like this? So I just brushed it off, and I was just happy that I was able to clean out my body with all this stuff. Just be like, just let it breathe, let it be free of all these things. But I did feel better. But then I started getting complications. I started feeling pain, like pain on my pelvic area, pain on my lower back. I knew something was wrong with me. So then I went to go get checked up, and they told me I had PID. And this was literally 2 weeks after I took it off. He said if I had any, like, if I was sexually active with more people or something like that. And I was like, no.
You don't get to call me a whore.
Like, I mean, I have my husband here or whatever. And the reason he asked that is because usually people who have PID, PID means pelvic inflammatory disease. So usually people who have that are the ones that, have STDs. So I think that's why he was asking me that. And I was like, no, my husband's deployed. I'm here because I just took off my IUD, and I told him the story. So he was just kind of like, oh dang, so they tested me, they took out blood and all this stuff, and he was just in shock that I got PID with the IUD. So they gave me like medicine for it to like cure it, but I felt like it didn't go completely away. Time passed by, I still didn't feel right, but I didn't feel enough pain to go back and go get checked. And then I got pregnant with Ian. So then I told my doctor, I feel pain here, I just want to make sure I'm okay, my baby is okay, because I had PID and all this stuff. And he said, oh no, you have that pain because you're pregnant. So I was just kind of like no, like, I'm telling you because I know the feeling, I know the symptoms, I know what it feels like. So he was just like, you're fine, just wear like a little back support. So I was just like, whatever. The point is, my labor wasn't the same. It was just a nightmare. I had told him, something's wrong with me, and I know something's wrong with me. Something's gonna happen. And he's like, it's okay, it's just in your head. And I was just like, I know something's gonna happen. Like, I just feel it, I know it. And then at times I would have talks with my husband about, because I just felt like something bad was gonna happen. And yep, something bad happened, and it was just a complete disaster. We were scared, and the point is, I got better and my baby got better, thankfully. And I went to go get my checkup for, like, after you deliver your baby. So I told him, what did I say? I told him, I remember I was just pissed. I was like, what did I say? I told you something was gonna happen to me. And he was just kind of like, damn, like I felt like he looked embarrassed. So I was like, next time a mom comes at you and tells you something that they're feeling, it's because, we have mother instincts. Like, we feel something. So just listen, just try to listen. And he was just like, I'll remember you, like, for the rest of his life. And I was just like, oh. So, okay, anyways, I feel like guys sometimes don't see what we have to go through, like, to not have kids or to be fine. And you know what, tell your partner, if you guys are done with kids, tell your partner to get a vasectomy, because I really, really, really recommend that. After everything that happened to us, my husband, he's just so thoughtful. He wanted more after Ian, but seeing how delivery went, he helped me out by getting a vasectomy done. And I'm just so proud of him. Not a lot of guys do that. If you guys are right now watching this with your man, help her out. She does everything. Like, she cooks, she cleans, she takes care of the kids when you're at work. Like, I don't work, but if she works, like, she still works. She holds it down. And for you guys to just not get this shit done, I don't want to say you guys are selfish, but it's just kind of like, or you know what, yeah, it kind of is. You guys are like just being selfish and just close-minded. Everything's fine with us. He likes it because or we both like it, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, it's just a good thing. And time passed by, I didn't feel anything anymore. But now Ian is 2 years old. I have not been on birth control ever since I took it off. But this time I was in so much pain. I had to go to the hospital on my kid's first day of school. Can you believe that? Sergio was getting ready to go to work. I had to tell him, I was like, you know, I feel like I need to go to the hospital. And he was like, oh my God, here we go. We're on our way to the hospital. And I just felt so bad. Us as moms, I feel like when we're sick, when we can't help, when we can't do anything, I feel like that's just the worst feeling ever. Our kids need us. They need us all the time. So for me to not be there for them, it was heartbreaking for me. It was just so sad for me. They told me I had PID again, but this time it was extremely bad. So I have to take like 2 bottles of like antibiotics this time before I went to the hospital. I couldn't walk. I couldn't even talk. I wasn't even able to cook as good because I was just in so much pain. Like I literally just was able to just get up and go to the restroom, like just see like what the kids needed real quick. And it was because I was forcing myself and come back to bed and lay down. I couldn't eat. I was just so nauseous. And to be honest, I'm still nauseous. I'm still not feeling better. It was just bad. Like they had to inject me real like fast in the hospital because I was really bad. He told me, you know, you need to go see a gynecologist. You need to go get checked because it can be something else. It can be worse. This isn't normal. So for the doctor to tell me, you need to take care of yourself, it kind of made me be like, damn, you know what, like obviously I need to take care of myself. It's common sense. But sometimes I'm so into my kids, so into my family, so into like Sergio and just the house. You know, when you're alone in the hospital or in the doctor, I just started thinking like, damn, you know, like I really need to step it up. Like what are my kids gonna do without me? Like I know they'll be fine, you know, my husband, whatever. But I don't want that. I don't want them to see me sick all the time. Honestly, to make this video, even to get ready, was exhausting. Thankfully, I got treated fast. I already made an appointment to go see my gynecologist to see what else I need to do or to get like checked even more in depth. But I'm scared. I'm scared because it's so painful. And obviously, I don't recommend it because of my bad side. But while I was, you know, on the birth control, obviously I didn't get pregnant. I didn't get a scare. I didn't like nothing. And I liked it because it was just there. I didn't have to be taking pills. But I wouldn't recommend it if you're very sensitive. Even yeast infections. Like, look at my yeast infections got so much worse with that birth control. Also, I never in my life dealt with yeast infections until I started using birth control. I don't know, there's just birth control out there that is good for some people and there's just some that aren't. And look at, like, I'm not even on birth control and I'm still dealing with this type of stuff. Like, us as girls, we have to go through so much shit. Like, we have to go through labor, we have to cook, we have to clean, we have to do laundry, and on top of that we have to take care of ourselves to not get pregnant. So we find a way to not get pregnant, and it fucks us over, or sometimes it doesn't. What the heck, freaking mosca over here. And like, look at, like today I was able to clean a little more. I was able to cook a little bit. I had energy, but I still feel pain. Like, I still feel so much pain. And you know what, I haven't even gotten my period, so I'm just so scared to have my period because you know how we sometimes cramp up and all that. Like, I'm just so freaking scared to get it because of how bad it's gonna be. The only thing that I liked about it was that it was just not getting me pregnant. I just really just wanted to let you guys know my experience with it and how I'm still dealing with it even when I'm not on birth control or anything. So just be careful. So okay, I'm going to stop the video here. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.